Hey ladies, it's your girl Eshanette, and today I just wanted to take a quick break from the Halloween makeup, from the scary, from the gore, and actually touch on a subject that is very scary for women all across the globe. That subject is breast cancer. Breast cancer affects 1 in 6 women, so please make sure that you are getting your yearly mammograms and that you are doing your monthly self-breast exams. I wanted to do a tutorial just to celebrate those women who have fought and who were victorious in defeating the disease, those who may be currently in battle, and those who have unfortunately succumbed to the disease. They are all victorious, and so today I just wanted to take time to celebrate them all by doing a quick tutorial. I hope you ladies enjoy. All right, so let's get into this look. To be very honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I wanted to do this earlier in the month and just get something out in honor of breast cancer awareness. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and just wanted to kind of put a look together. So as always, I always start with my eyebrows first, and I am using the stuff is worn off, but it's a pencil from a beauty supply store, and it's it's in the color Smoke, which is like a off black. Okay, and now that I've got them filled in for the most part, I'm just going to kind of brush them out to soften it out a little bit. And I'm going to go in with my concealer. All right, so now I've got my brows done and we are just gonna start playing. So to be honest, this is usually how my looks come together. I just kind of go for it. So clearly this is for breast cancer awareness, so I know I do want to do a pink look. What kind of pink look is the part that I'm not sure on, but we're just gonna go. So I'm actually going to get started with this is the Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and it is old, y'all. Y'all can see I done hit pan on a few of these shadows, but I'm going to go in with Buon Fresco, which is like a really light pink shade here, and I'm just going to use that as my transition shade. And I am using a deluxe crease brush by Real Techniques, and it's just a little flat kind, well, not flat, like a slightly fluffy but dense blending brush. Again, just going into my crease with that light pink. It's like a pinky purpley kind of shade. I know it's not really picking up well on camera, probably because of my lighting, but it's a very pale pinky kind of shade. And again, this is just my transition color, so I'm definitely going to build on that color right here. And this is in the Juvia's Place, the Warrior 3 palette. And then we're just gonna go back in that same area just to kind of build up some more color. Get a little closer so y'all can actually see the colors. Like I said, I think it's my light. This light is really bright, and it does great for photos and for videoing, but sometimes it can kind of drown color out. So I'll definitely post pictures at the end, but right now, you can kind of see it a little better. I'm just building up that pink in that crease area. And then I'm actually going to go into my another Anastasia palette. This is the Jackie Aina palette that she did, and these colors are gorgeous. So I think I'm going to go in with Pinker, which is like this. It's like a dark, it doesn't really show the true color on here. It's more like a maroon kind of pink. And I'm going to use that to just actually go in to kind of give some depth to my crease. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all can see that a little bit. And I'm focusing this more right in the crease, so I'm not really bringing it up as high as those other colors, just to kind of get a gradient, if you can kind of see that. And I'm actually going to go back in with that same pinker shade, and I'm also going to use Supreme, which is right next to it, which is a brighter pink. And what I'm going to actually do is take that on the corner of my eyes, just to kind of give that like a corner color, just a slight bit of depth. Right now, all of my color is pretty much above my eyes. You can see my lid, the whole thing is light. I'm not gonna do an actual cut crease, but I will show you guys how I kind of cheat with the cut crease in just a second. And don't worry if it looks crazy. I normally save all my blending kind of for last, so sometimes I blend as I go, but I really want a buildup of color on this outside, so I'm just kind of packing it on for right now. All right, so this is where we are. And I think I'm gonna I want a little more of like a hot pink, so I'm gonna actually go in with the color 7, and this is also in the Juvia's Place palette. This is the Queen palette, Fumi. And when I tell y'all, these palettes, they're very inexpensive. I definitely recommend these for beginners, for artists. I use these in my kit. I use this on myself. Again, a little goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot, and it just the payoff. Oh, look, y'all see that? Look at that, girl. Y'all better. So now what I'm actually going to do is just kind of go in. I want a little more depth in my crease, and I'm going to show you guys how I fake my cut crease when I don't feel like doing all of that. So I'm going to go in. This is a crease brush, and this is by Morphe. And I'm actually going to go in with a purple and brown mixture. Again, from a Juvia's Place palette. This is the Zulu palette. And I'm going in, these don't have names, but this is what the palette looks like. And I'm going in with this purple and brown. And I'm mixing the colors just to kind of get a little more in depth, but I don't want it brown. So I'm using that. And what it's actually going to do is kind of pull that pink and purple together, but the brown is going to give it the depth that I'm looking for. So as you can see, it just kind of darken it up just slightly. Take a blending brush and kind of blend out those harsh edges. Now after blending, you can see that I lost some of my color on the side, so I'm going to go back into that fuchsia color. I'm sorry. Was it called fuchsia? That's not what I had. I'm sorry. It's called 7. I'm going to go back into that color and just kind of add, just press a little more. All right. And now I'm going to go in with it's not a white shade. It's almost like a cream, kind of light gray. I'm not really sure what this is, but this is called Zazz. And again, Julia girl, she need to give me a sponsorship or something, but I love these palettes. So just gonna go in with a flat brush, and I'm gonna put this down first. And the reason I'm going in with this color, it's light, and so pretty much whatever I put on it will stand out slightly more. But then also, I mean, I really could leave it like this if I was going for that kind of look, but I'm gonna actually go over it with a lighter pink. So what I'm doing is taking that color and I'm kind of carving out my crease. I don't know if y'all can see that kind of taking shape. But I haven't, this is not an actual cut crease. This is a fake, what I call a fake cut crease. And I do these quite often because they're just so simple. So I'm just gonna take that up into that crease area. And voila. So this is what we have. And then I'm actually gonna go back in with that very first shade that I used as my transition color. And I'm gonna lay that down on top of this, closer to the bright pink, but not all the way to the inner corner, just to kind of give it a slight gradient. To blend those two, where the colors meet, you just want to blend them. And so if you look, you can kind of see that cut crease area where you've got that darker, where we kind of blended all of those colors in together right in that crease area. And then that's pretty much it with the eyes. So like I said, you just want to make sure everything is blended out, which I have done. I'm just gonna blend a little more. I'm thinking I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do a double liner. Or do I wanna just, actually no. So I'm not gonna do a double liner. I'm just gonna go in and do a white liner. And this is the Epic Wear Waterproof Liner by NYX. And this is in the color white. Now sometimes, I don't know if it's really gonna pick up on camera, but with this white, I mean it's white, so you may have to do a few layers only because it's starting to kind of pick up some of that pink pigment, so it's coming up like a little light pink. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm probably gonna go over it again with another layer just to make sure that it's white. All right, so I've got the liner done, and I'm just gonna go in with some mascara. This is just Maybelline Lash Sensation, and this is just to get that white off my lashes. And apply the glue to my lashes. So if you saw my first video, I told you guys that I go ahead and do this and let them kind of sit so that the glue has time to get tacky. And then that way it's not slipping and sliding all over my eyes. So today I am going to be wearing some lashes from Simply Be Beauty. And she is located here in Atlanta, and her name is Bianca, and she has like the bomb mink lashes. So yeah, I'm gonna put her website in the comments. Make sure you look her up if you are looking for some lashes. Bomb.com. And with my concealer, and again, this is the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer from Too Faced, and this is in the color Warm Sand. And I'm just gonna go right under my eyes with that. Also gonna go my forehead, down the bridge of my nose. All right, let's blend it out. I just sprayed some of my setting spray on it, my little finger sponge, and I'm just gonna kind of blend out those edges. We're gonna go back in. My lashes should be about ready. So I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna go ahead and put them on. All right. And then we're going to finish the face. So for my face today, I am going to be using my Born This Way foundation. And this is in the color Butter Pecan, however you want to say it. I say pecan, Butter Pecan. Now it is time to set everything. I'm going to go in with my powders. Sasha Buttercup. MAC Studio Fix. This is actually a foundation powder, but I use this to contour. In with my Peach Perfect powder, and this is in the color Translucent Caramelized Peach. And this too, I guess this is a Too Faced night. This is Too Faced as well. And this is it's a matte setting powder. And what I do with this is just kind of use this all over my face just to kind of blend everything together. All right. So that is that. Some liner for my lips. I'm gonna actually use I don't know, it's some kind of purple, y'all. A lot of stuff I just be grabbing. I'm telling y'all, I don't even know. That didn't do a whole lot, but it did something. And then I'm going in with my Tartist lip paint in the color Birthday Suit. Yeah. I like it because you know I like nudes, but this is a little too nude for me, so I'm actually gonna go in. I have another color here by ColourPop called Femme. It's like a little purple. I don't know if y'all can. It's like a little purple, a light lilac kind of color, and I'm gonna go around the outside. I'm not gonna totally cover the birthday suit. That's what the liner was supposed to do, but clearly it's okay because film came through. Perfect. Oh, I almost forgot. Blush. Yes, ladies, let me tell y'all something. I know so many people, I'll just say of color, are melanated women, just don't like to wear blush. They say that black people don't wear blush. We look like clowns. It's all about application. But yes, wear blush. Wear blush. I wear blush for everything. Now, you're going to think I'm crazy. I'm going right back into that Queen palette, the Fumi Queen palette by Juvia's Place with those beautiful colors. That's the hot pink that we use. I'm actually going to go in with this purple. Sis, trust me. I'm going to go with this purple and this little peachy color down here is called Sister to Sister. See, sis, Sister to Sister. Pay attention. Very lightly pick up some of those. Tap, tap. You saw that powder fly off that brush. You don't want all that on your face, then you will look like a clown. And you're going to just take it. You're going to make it pretty. You're going to pack. It's the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And that is the final look, guys. So again, just something brief, something cute. Just wanted to throw something. Y'all done let me sit up here on this video this whole time, but one earring in. Y'all ain't real friends. Well, anyway, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. And I know somebody's gonna ask about this hair. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. If not, why not? Because you should be. But anyway, this is the same hair I had, the same wig I had on, and I just pulled it in a ponytail for work. I love this hair so bomb. I'll leave the link for the hair in the comments too. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram, where you should be following me, beauty _by_Eshanette. That's SHANETTE. And if you want to follow my personal page, I'll link that below too. But thanks guys, and I hope you have a great day. Stay tuned for the next video.